Unlike in recent years, when Everton have been engulfed in misery when times have been tough, there will a hope in the air that David Moyes can turn around his side's blip in form in the Premier League. After all, the Toffees did slip up against two top sides in Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur in recent matches, with Everton arguably only a few positive results away from being back in the early top four reckoning in the league standings. The Scotsman also has the likes of Jack Grealish and Iliman Ndiaye at his disposal, who have the immense quality to get their side out of some sticky situations, on top of further possessing ex-Chelsea midfielder Kieran Dewsbury-Hall in the number 10 slot. Moyes has often been spoiled rotten with his midfield choices on Merseyside across his two spells in charge. Therefore, with plenty more standout talents coming to mind who are yet to be named, the Glaswegian will just be praying his team aren't loitering in the bottom half of the division for too long, having once been responsible for a top-four finish during his first spell in charge, alongside two memorable fifth-place finishes. Marouane Fellaini would be a consistent bright spark during his side's fifth-place finish come the end of the 2008-09 season from the middle of the park, as the eccentric Belgian collected a weighty 12 goal contributions from 30 league outings. Moyes was also able to call upon the likes of Mikel Arteta for some quality centrally, before he took on management at Arsenal, while also possessing a similar Fellaini-like hero in Leon Osman, who seemed to always pop with a magic strike for the Toffees in a moment of crisis. Right now, Idrissa Gueye and James Garner could be viewed as solid members of the Scotsman's side centrally, with Garner managing to win 8 duels last time out against Spurs to be seen as a battler for his team's cause, as per SofaScore, despite the final outcome. But there is one emerging midfield talent at the Hill Dickinson Stadium right now, who will seriously excite those behind the scenes with what he could be capable of as he potentially goes on to be Everton's own version of Crystal Palace hotshot Adam Wharton. Everton could have their own Wharton in abnormal star. Not too long ago, Wharton's name wouldn't have been that well known among avid Premier League fans. But after a breakout season on the books of Blackburn Rovers in the Championship during the 2023-24 season, which saw him collect 5 goal contributions and win an average of 4.8 duels per league contest, the 21-year-old was catapulted to top-flight stardom with Crystal Palace, and he hasn't looked back since. Indeed, Wharton has continued to stylishly go about his business right at the very top of English football, with a sublime 5 big chances created by the generational talent, as he was once branded by Matthew Stanger. Already this season, continuing on his absurd rise, which has also seen him be capped by England at a senior level. Thankfully, Everton won't need to splash out a rumored £100 million on Wharton to bag themselves a talent of his ilk, with homegrown gem Harrison Armstrong in line to be Moyes' own version of the masterful youngster, if all goes to plan. Much like Wharton, Armstrong has looked a cut above in the Championship in Lancashire, only this time with Blackburn's near rivals Preston North End, as the Lily-Whites loanee has won a strong 3.9 duels on average when battling in the middle of the pitch this season, alongside further looking assured with the ball at his feet with an 82% pass accuracy notched up. He has yet to grab a goal or an assist for Paul Heckingbottom's men, but he does have that in his locker too, as he bids to be a Premier League caliber talent very shortly, despite only being 18 years of age, with 3 assists already tallied up from minimal senior chances on Merseyside. Lauded as being abnormal for how good he is for his age by one analyst. The proof will soon be in the pudding as to whether Armstrong can return to Everton and kick on like Wharton managed at Selhurst Park. Both Wharton and the 18-year-old sensation could even line up alongside each other for the 3 Lions down the line, with recent claims suggesting that Armstrong will play for England one day. Like Wharton before him, the teenager Evertonian is currently ripping it up in the second tier. Hopefully it's not long before he's doing the same back at the Hill Dickinson.